Hi guys, Harry and Hugo here in our private facility, Fitness Studio 46. And today we are going to be taking a look at the incline bench press. So the first thing we're going to take a look at with the incline bench is perhaps the most important, and that is the angle of the bench. Now I commonly see this set up way too high. The higher we go, the more you're going to be hitting the front delts, so you're going to feel it big time in your shoulders. Now most people are using the incline bench press to develop the upper portion of their chest. So what I'm looking for is to set up below 45 degrees, more of a 30-degree angle on the bench. So once we've got the angle of the bench set up appropriately, we're going to be following very similar coaching cues to that of a traditional bench press. So working from the ground up, we're looking to have his feet planted firmly, his butt in contact with the bench, a slight arch through his lower back, so that his upper back is being driven down into the bench. Then we're going to get his grip set up so that his wrists are stacked directly on top of his elbows. We don't want to be too wide and we don't want to be too narrow. The actual grip width is going to vary depending on your arm length, but you're just looking for the wrist to be maintained on top of the elbow. And at this point, before we lift out, just a word of caution. We are making sure not to implement the suicide grip, so thumbs over the top of the bar. So now that we have the right setup, we're ready to lift the bar. So we're going to wrap the bar out, and I'm going to give you three main points to focus on. The first is that as we go to lower the bar, we want to imagine snapping it in half. That's going to draw the elbows in towards the midline of the body and set the shoulders up in a nice position. So as we're bringing it down, the elbows are maintaining a slightly tucked in position. We don't want them to flare out high. As we then lower the bar down, I want you to visualize your chest coming up to meet the bar. That's going to ensure that your chest stays high and you should feel a nice stretch through the upper portion of your chest. Now, another word of caution is that as we hit the bottom here, we don't want to lose core connection. So don't think flare the ribs, think lift the chest. There's a big difference. And the final thing that I'm looking to see is that the chest is staying high on the lockout. We don't want to see his chest sink down as he pops his shoulders through. The shoulders have to remain back in the socket as he extends the bar out to lock, but not past that point. So the incline press is a great way to build the clavicular portion of your chest. And if you're looking to build a well-developed chest, then this is something that you can't neglect. Just like the conventional bench press, this incline barbell bench press can come with shoulder pain. So if this happens to you, then we may need to look down other avenues of which exercise to take to build that upper clavicular portion of the chest.